They're in the gate. And they're off in the Whitney. And Skippy Longstocking is very fast out of there. National Treasure came away in good order, but Arthur's Ride is up and on the pace, taking second. National Treasure will have to track the pace, about 2 off them, racing right on the inside of First Mission. Then it's another length back to Charge It, who's 3 deep. Post time is right next to Warrior Johnny in mid-pack. It's another 3 lengths back to Bright Future, who races on the outside of Disarm, and Croupy is the trailer. The opening quarter in a good 23 1/5 seconds. They straighten up for the run down the backstretch, and Arthur's Ride asserts himself. Opens up almost 2 lengths on Skippy Longstocking in second. Then First Mission and National Treasure. National Treasure now moving into third once again. Charge It is next. Warrior Johnny trying to advance on the outside of Post Time, heading toward the half-mile pole. Then it's a big gap back to Disarm, Croupy, and Bright Future. Arthur's Ride went the half in 46 3. Jose Ortiz asking Skippy Longstocking to close after him in second. National Treasure still biding his time, 3.5 off the pace in third. Then First Mission, followed by Post Time. Warrior Johnny 8 lengths off the pace. It's another 5 lengths to Disarm, who is racing about 1.5 lengths in front of Croupy, starting to launch his bid. Bright Future far back, 1:10 1 for 6 furlongs. Top of the stretch for Arthur's Ride, chased intently by Skippy Longstocking, and National Treasure still with plenty of work to do. Post Time is next, and Croupy coming fast in the center of the racetrack. A 16th to go, and Arthur's Ride still has a commanding lead. What a tremendous debut in stakes competition. The Grade 1 Whitney to Arthur's Ride. Croupy was second. Post Time finished third, and Disarm was fourth.
And they're off. Classic Causeway bobble just a bit coming out of there. First Mission showing some speed, and Kings Barnes is too. And from that far outside post, Skippy Longstocking is racing up as well with 1 circuit to go, and Skippy Longstocking comes on to take the lead. First Mission holds that spot down toward the rail, and these two are head and head into the first turn, and Kings Barnes is not far behind them outside of Pyrenees. They're together third and fourth. Steel Sunshine racing up into fifth. Dreamlike in a tight spot in between, shuffled back there as Disarm settles in toward the rail, and Classic Causeway moves up out of last. Dreamlike shuffled all the way back to last as they hit the backstretch run, and the opening quarter goes in a soft 24 seconds flat. First Mission down the backstretch run. Skippy Longstocking right alongside in second. They continue on head and head for the lead. Pyrenees working out a good trip so far. There's an opening at the rail for Disarm, and Joel sends him up on through. Disarm now just 1.5 lengths off the lead as they hit the far turn, and Kings Barnes is right there too, far outside, advancing from fourth up into third. Kings Barnes within range, and Classic Causeway starts to pick it up as well. Steel Sunshine and Dreamlike at the back of the pack round the far turn. First Mission the leader. Kings Barnes sidles up 3 wide and grabs the lead right outside the quarter pole. Kings Barnes heads for home on the Foster, taking charge from First Mission, who fights on but is back into second. Pyrenees switched outside from third. Not today for Skippy Longstocking nor Disarm. Final 16th. It's Kings Barnes bounding past the Twin Spires, clear by 3. Pyrenees runs up into second, but it will be Kings Barnes in the Foster. Scores by nearly 3. And they're off. And it was a good start for Disarm down inside. Breaks right out on top. Disarm goes right to the lead and is in for 1.5 lengths in the opening 16th of a mile. So Disarm takes it to him right off the mark, and it's the first turn the leader. And here comes on the stage now on the outside up to grab second, a length and a quarter behind. Disarm is really backing down this pace under a gallop as they move around the clubhouse turn. On the stage is racing in second. Baba Voss toward the inside is third, and Texas Red Hot is fourth as they meander to the backstretch run, and the pace is pokey, 25 and 3/5 seconds. Disarm under a hammerlock up top is just cruising along with 5 furlongs to go. And on the stage is Prompting in second, a length behind with 5 furlongs remaining. Then it's Baba Voss down toward the inside, and Texas Red Hot is the trailer with no pace to close into whatsoever. The opening half in 52 seconds flat. 4 furlongs to go. Disarm, no excuses up top. Now given a little bit more rain, holds the lead by a length and a quarter as they hit the far turn run. Disarm with 3 furlongs to go now. On the stage, and Baba Voss and Texas Red Hot in pursuit of Disarm, who's the leader with 2.5 furlongs to go. The lead is 2. On the stage is Given More Rain. Right there, second and outside. Baba Voss down inside, racing third. They're off the turn. The race is on now. Disarm is set down for the drive with 3/16 to go. On the stage is putting in a challenge. A serious challenge. Disarm's under pressure. 1 furlong to go. Disarm has to dig in. On the stage on the outside, keeps on trying. But Disarm does dig in, and Disarm returns a winner. On the stage was second, Baba Voss was third.
And they're off in the Travers, and Forte comes out smoothly. Scotland on the outside, and National Treasure is prominent in between them, but it will be Scotland to take the lead. Mage is an absolute handful, tugging very hard in the opening furlong as they move into that turn. And so Scotland will be the pacemaker. On the inside, Arcangelo is now making an early bid. Forte just behind them, and National Treasure on the outside takes third. Forte is now back to fourth. The opening quarter went in 23 and 2/5 seconds. It's a very compact field. Tappet Trice much closer, with those blinkers moving up on the outside now to be a joint third and only 2 or so off the leader. At the back of the field is Disarm as Mage calms down a bit and is right next to him. Down the back stretch, and it's Scotland. The half went in 48 seconds flat. National Treasure is 3/4 back in second, and Tappet Trice just outside of them. Arcangelo has backed off fourth, 3 lengths off the lead. Outside of him comes Mage. Forte has shuffled all the way back to last. He's just behind Disarm, 5 lengths front to back as they head to the half-mile pole in the Midsummer Derby. And Scotland continues to lead narrowly. National Treasure now pushed along for a little bit more. Tappet Trice makes it 3 right across the track. Arcangelo will go 4 wide, but he's making some nice headway, and there goes Arcangelo on the outside along with Tappet Trice. Forte still has 4 lengths to find. He's starting to warm up, just got a crack as he'll come 5 wide into the stretch. Scotland, Arcangelo, in between them, it's Tappet Trice. Forte still 5 lengths back, and Disarm trying to come through a narrow opening as Arcangelo has opened up a 3-length lead, and it's the Belmont winner in charge. Disarm gets loose late and is coming with a menacing bid. It's Arcangelo and Disarm 1-2. Arcangelo, another Travers for Javier Castellano, defeating... And they're off in the Jim Dandy presented by DK Horse. And no surprise as Saudi Crown bounces out right on top. Forte flashing some good early interest. He's second and immediately guided off the rail. Angel of Empire outside of him. Then it's Disarm. Hit Show was off half a step slowly, but is only 3 lengths off Saudi Crown, who sets the pace by a length and a half. Angel of Empire on the outside of Forte. Forte about 3 lengths off the lead. Hit Show is next, and Disarm trails. The opening quarter went in 23 and 4/5 seconds. And it's Florent Giroux and Saudi Crown showing the way to the 5/8 pole by a length and a half. Forte, Angel of Empire side by side, and Hit Show in the pink silks 4th, 3 lengths off the lead. Disarm is just inside of him. the half in 48 flat. Saudi Crown takes them into the far turn. A length and a half in front now of Angel of Empire. And Forte with that orange cap at the rail in third. Hit Show worked upon, asked for more at this stage. 3.5 or 4 lengths off the lead. Disarm has trailed most of the journey. 1:12-1 for 6 furlongs. Saudi Crown comes to the quarter pole, leading the way. Forte at the rail. Angel of Empire. Disarm, Hit Show in the center of the track. Less than 3/16 to go. Forte trying to get off the inside to try and run down Saudi Crown. He's in a tight spot. Angel of Empire outside of him. A thriller in the Jim Dandy. It's Saudi Crown digging down deep. The champ Forte's trying to get him on the money, and Angel of Empire, Saudi Crown, Forte. Here's the